Hello again, and here we are today, and we're going to introduce a term called SOHCAHTOA. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about this triangle here. We can see that the right angle is here, and the opposite side to that is the hypotenuse. That's the longest side in a right angle triangle. Okay? Now, this is the angle in question. We're not concerned about 90 degrees, that's a given. This is the angle in question. And this is now referred to as the opposite side, and this is the adjacent side as it runs alongside to the angle in question, which is here. Okay, so SOHCAHTOA in relation to the angle in question, which is here. So SOHCAHTOA, what does it mean? Well, the sine is the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. So the opposite, whatever the number would be, divided by the biggest number. Cosine is the adjacent side divided by the value of the hypotenuse. And then we have the tan, which is opposite over adjacent. The tan is the opposite divided by the adjacent. Okay, let's have a look at an example where we've put some figures in. Okay, so here we have a right angle triangle. Denoted like so. We know that the hypotenuse is equal to 10. The opposite is equal to 8. And the adjacent is equal to 6. Alright, so if we were asked to express SOHCAHTOA, the sine, the cosine, or the tan, what type of fractions would we come up with? Okay, so let's look at the sine. So the sine in relation to angle A is the opposite over the hypotenuse from before. So the opposite is going to be 8 over 10. And that shortens down to 4 over 5. And that is the sine of angle A. Okay. For cosine in relation to angle A, it is going to be SOHCAHTOA, ka, the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So my adjacent is 6, my hypotenuse is 10. That becomes 3 over 5, and that is my fraction for cosine A. And then for tan in relation to A, it's going to be the opposite over the adjacent, and my opposite is 8, the adjacent is 6, and that shortens down to 4 over 3. And we're done.